This exposing Logan Paul versus Dillon Danis.
Scammer versus scammer showdowns are here, and they're using my investigations to try to hype their fight? All right, then. I guess I'm going to use their fight to hype their crimes. Or at least what should be crimes. Let's break this down.
Yo, you don't read
They're using Coffeezilla for more publicity, yes.
No, that's
I
what
get people to do that for me, buddy. Not like you.
Scamming. Where were those people when you got caught for scamming?
I didn't scam nobody.
Oh yeah, you literally signed a contract that said I am agreeing to scamming my audience.
You pay your fans back.
Scamming
you pay your
Danis,
fans back?
Dylan, the difference between you and
What
I
is
is
what?
I'm rectifying my situation.
How?
And I didn't scam anyone.
How?
I never made a single
No, really.
token,
Me either.
dollar. I never sold
my
a token.
My
Nah, bro.
My
This will prove
You bought that
itself.
private jet with people's
And I'm
money.
rectifying my situation actively. You scammed your audience on 20 separate occasions.
20 separate occasions.
Community notes checked your
Actually, it says you.
Okay, yeah.
quote unquote.
I know.
Dillon Danis has also scammed his audience
How
on
come I
several
ratio you?
occasions.
I ratio you every single time I tweet you.
All right, this clip is amazing. It's like Christmas came early for me and Santa got me something I didn't even know I wanted. You know, these two con men are out here trying to decide which of them is the bigger piece of garbage, but not just that, which already brings
I'm actually excited for this.
smile
Nice.
to my face. But to do it, they have to cite my research into the other person while also denying my research into their own scams. I couldn't have dreamed of a better scenario. They have to have this thrown in their face in what should be a big moment for them. You know, they're have this big fight. It's all exciting. And then they get reminded, hey, you're actually a scammer. Like Logan might have artist in his Twitter bio, but I love to remind him that the real kind of artist he is a con artist. And the funny thing is, the best they can hope for in this scenario is just to make the other guy look worse. Like, nobody looks good here. They just have to say, like, I didn't scam as bad as you did. Like, for instance, Logan literally
And just admit you scam people, I mean.
brings up my website, Scam by Dillon Danis, where I show 20 crypto projects Dillon promoted for money that are in the toilet now. And Dillon's only response to that is not that he didn't do it. His response has to be, hey, that same guy who caught me also caught you scamming with CryptoZoo. And then Logan has to pretend with this fake smile he plastered on the whole time, like, oh, I'm rectifying it, bro. Which, of course, he's not. He hasn't paid anyone. So this whole thing has been, it's been very special for me to watch my evidence get thrown in their face by another guy who also got caught. But as funny as that moment was for me, I didn't want to just leave it there at this level of drama, because right now that's what this is to them. It's drama to use to hype a fight. Which scumbag will get
There's a fight coming out.
knocked out, pay to find out.
Who?
But I think that's the wrong place to leave it, because people are just gonna get carried away with this rivalry thing, like, oh, I hate Logan more, so I gotta support Dillon, or vice versa. You know, I've seen a lot of that. They think just because Dillon Danis is dunking on the guy they don't like, Logan Paul, that he's super cool now. Or they think Dillon's gone too far with Logan's fiance, so I support Logan now. If you think either of those things, you're being conned. I mean, that's the grift. Why do you think they got the two most unlikable people on the planet to fight? They want to make you pick a side, when the truth is they're just both terrible. And so in the spirit
I just want to sell more tickets.
of talking about their scams, since they brought it up, I wanted to remind people about that, what they're really about. Dillon Danis, as we said, promoted 20 crypto scam projects for money. But the funny thing is, I don't know if I emphasized a lot,
20.
we stopped looking after 20. I mean, trying to find the total number was like counting raindrops. And here's more scams that we missed just to prove my point. And more, and more, and more, and more.
I mean, if you're still going into this, you deserve to be scammed.
Then on the
man.
other side of the table, you have Logan Paul, who tries to pretend CryptoZoo was his only scam, and he never profited from these scams. But that's not true. Take Dink Doink. He pumped and dumped that meme coin and made money. Here's him buying it, then he promoted it, and then he sold it. He also hyped up Elon Gate, and then dumped that coin.
It's all good. Elon Gate made me rich. Elon Gate, baby. Let's go. Elon Gate token.
Here he is pumping and dumping another coin called F Elon. Made about 100K with that tweet. So this guy is not some one-time scammer or somebody who got mixed up with a bad person. He is the bad person. And there's even stuff I have in my files, which I guess I'll just drop here, even though it probably should be a whole separate series or video. I'm just so bored with this grifter that I can't be bothered. You know, it's just after you document the, fifth or sixth thing, it's kind of hard to get excited about it. but I'll put it here. Did you guys ever hear of when he promoted this crypto coin called OMI?
OMI, I think, is like another one.
Omi?
Bro,
Am I good?
What are you saying? You have the same weird little coins that no one's ever heard of yet as me.
Let's
You
go.
you have Omi?
Yeah, bro.
Shut the up.
Shut up, dude. No way. This totally isn't planned at all to pump this coin so we can make money on our young audience. Now, I know you might want to give him the benefit of the doubt there, but that reaction was so fake that even
He's so bad.
their co-host, Mike, who's Logan's whipping boy, can't help but be skeptical that this was all a little too rehearsed.
But I want a bunch of that because I like that one. Pokemon.
Yeah, dude.
Y'all definitely talked about this.
No, I swear on
That's
my
so
kids.
On my kids, we've never talked about this. What a charming guy.
Wow.
Well, what if I told you I had video evidence of them talking about buying OMI, colluding behind the scenes before their podcast went live to you guys?
Yo, Ben, we need some more of these Akomis.
Please, bro, please. EOD, if possible.
Yep.
Because we have an episode going
Hey, how do they get this video? Did he just upload it or?
tomorrow where we talk very highly of Omi, and I wouldn't be surprised if that caused some traction.
Let's go.
Omi a
I guess so.
Let's go.
Logan Paul hanging out with the guy he's never talked about OMI with before. Remember, on my kid's life. And they say, hey, we
So
need to buy
bad.
more of these Akomi or OMI. You know, more, as in they've bought it before, meaning they've talked about it. You know, and the guy they're talking to, by the way, is Ben Gadenzi, who is selling these coins to influencers privately at a discount behind the scenes. And then those people, a lot of them would just dump it on the market and hurt retail. And worst of all, like, they mention the fact they know it's going on the podcast. And that's the reason they want to buy it early, because they know, quote, I wouldn't be surprised if that caught some traction. It's just blatant market manipulation. But you know, some people might say, hey, don't be so critical. He did say not financial advice.
Omi, this is not financial advice. You know what Omi is at right now, right?
It's like fractions. It's hundredths of a
It's
penny.
0.003. This they didn't pay me to do this. They should. I'll reach out to them. But
We'll take free coins.
See, he
Yeah, surely
said
that.
not financial advice and that he wasn't paid for this. Although he said he was going to try to get paid for this. Does that make it a get
It's like gambling
out of
sponsorship.
jail free card? Well, let's look at the impact. Obviously, insiders like Logan and Chase got in early and bought it up, realizing that it probably was going to catch some traction when they came out on this coin totally normally and not in a planned way. In fact, one guy sent in $852,000 right before the podcast, saying, we'll be on YouTube and I'll be pushing it hard on my socials as well. Logan then posts the episode with a cash emoji saying, broke to millionaire in 14 days, watch or bankruptcy. You know, more not financial advice. And what happened next? I think anyone could have predicted. This is the price chart of OMI. The dot on the left is where they told you to buy. The miserable line down is where we are now. OMI is down 99%. Meaning if you put in $1, it would currently be worth less than a penny.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could go on all day with these pump and dumps, these scams, these promotions that were paid and not disclosed. But the point is, with all this stuff, while it is amusing to watch these scammers call each other scammers, this isn't drama. In
Yeah, people went in on it because they want to make more money.
most
Then
societies, it would be considered, I don't know, like a crime. But, you know, for some reason, the crypto has the Justice Department confused. So I don't know what's going to happen, but Logan and Dillon have a very long history of scamming fans. So I'm not on either of their sides. I hope they face justice for what they've done. And I hope I've hijacked a bit of the conversation, a bit of the hype from their dumb fight to shine a light on their many scams.
yeah, she promoted. Yeah, so we didn't do.